Good Saturday morning here in Iowa. They are calling for snow sometime in the next couple of days. In the next couple of days, it'll be May. You're thankful for where you're at, where it's warm and sunny. Probably some of you people are expecting snow too, because I know some of you people live in the northern territories as well. I hate when it's this cold this late in the year. Can't get anything done in New York because as soon as you start, it gets all mushy again. Anywho, tank driver, Trent. I can't even pronounce how you say your YouTube channel name. Patience, my son. Patience. You've got a lot to learn, and you're trying to learn it all at one time. What I would do, my word advice for you is to learn one thing at a time. Start with the painting. Learn how to paint. Learn how to do all the layers, how to manipulate them, how to add stuff, take stuff away. That's how I learned. And it doesn't take a day. It takes months, weeks, months to learn how to do it. By the time I was considered a halfway decent painter, I was swapping out parts and making my own templates. For the original template, I had layers of rivets for the lower series, where they rivet the parts together and it looks, polished down. I had layers that had looked like they were all scratched and dented that I had all personally made. I lost all those over the years. Hard drive crashes and stuff like that didn't back it up. The stuff like Megafile was not around back then to save things for a long time, so those are long gone. But just take your time, learn how to do it. When you're ready to move the truck, when you get to where high bank is in painting, and it's going to take you at least a year to get there, if not sure. Probably a little sure because you're rambunctious and you're wanting to learn. But get the high bank Bill's quality of painting, and listen to him too. He's one of the better painters out there. I don't think I need to go into detail about that. Learn, and learn. Listen, ask. Put stuff up. Don't put it up for download. Put up pictures. Put up I know you have a thread for your sim garage, whatever you want to call it, your paint booth, whatever. Before you put it up for download, put it up there. Let us look at it. Let us tell you what you need to fix or how it looks before you put it up for download. Because on some of yours, it looks like you did a paint bucket above the shadow layer. I mean, it's hard to tell in some of these little pictures, but that's just, it doesn't look good. Learn where the layers are on all the painting programs. Usually it's on the right hand side. There's a whole list of the layers and how to make them visible, invisible, what they're called. Just click on them and find out where they're at, and just go from there and just take your time. Take a breath. Things get a little confusing, a little overwhelming. Just step away. Don't go on a forum and go crazy. I can't figure this out. Settle down. Have a little patience, and you'll learn. It's not going to happen overnight. It's really not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. And I know you want to learn overnight. Most of you guys that age, they want to learn overnight. Then when you get that mastered, it'll probably take you 6 months tops. As smart as you seem to be and as willing to learn as you seem to be, it'll probably take you 6 months. Then move on to the track making. And then when you move on to the track making, just don't alter tracks. Build them from scratch. And if you want to know how to do that, John Norton's site, and he's he's a guru. Learn from him. He won't steal your wrong. He won't do the work for you, but he'll tell you how to do it. He won't give you like some of the things that are going on now with that template that you want, where they're just giving them to you. Learn how to do it yourself. In the long run, you'll be thankful because then you won't have to rely on anybody to do it for you because you're doing it yourself. He will help you. You have to ask, and you have to be patient, and you have to act with a little bit of decorum and maturity, which is, I know hard to do at 15, but you're gonna have to learn. The older guys are willing to teach you younger guys, but you gotta act like you're just not gonna steal the stuff and run off. But take your time, learn how to do that. Last night, now we're gonna move on to other stuff. Just take your time and learn. You'll get good. Trust me, you'll get good. I can tell by seeing what you're doing. You're just rushing it and trying to get it done too fast. Last night, High Bank posted challenge for my track. I call it my track because I run 40, 50, 80 laps a week there at Mid-America Motorplex on R Factor in a Mazda MX-5, which, if you've read my written blog, was, my kind of dream of buying a car like that and taking it to Mid-America Motorplex and, running it for real. And surprisingly, I did not have that mod. I had it before. And I remember having a template for it and painting up a car for it, a Bass L car for it. I can't find a template for it right now, but I will find one, or I will try to do a Gitchigumi job on the template on a convert to a paintable file and try to paint one from one of their DDSs. It probably won't be pretty, unfortunately, but I'm going to get, that's one of my favorite mods. You know how you forget about your favorite things, and then when it pops up, you're like, oh God, I love that. Well, that's how it is with the MX-5. I love the way it drives. It's a nice little car. It's relatively affordable in real life. If you go out and buy one of these things, it's under $50,000 for anybody who's got a bank account. I don't have a bank account right now, but anybody has a bank account, wants to go out and do spec racing, that's the car to get because it's nimble and it's a fun drive. People call it, the street version, a girl car, but no, it is actually a good little spec racer. And if you ever think about doing spec racing, that's the car to get. Or what's that other car? The Mini Cooper. But I like the Mazda better. It's just a nicer little ride. It's a little bit more of it looks more like a race car to me. So, you guys have got R Factor. Now we're doing some more R Factor in the Hot Lap Challenges. Guys who have R Factor, come on over to Stanot. There's a link everywhere on my site. I even think I have a button now. I think I put a button to link you right over here to Stanot. Join the Hot Lapping. We have a lot of fun. It's not a competition, but a lot of guys like to see if they can get faster than the other guys with the more experience. And some of them do. I mean, it's one lap. Danica Patrick can put up a fast lap. Anybody can put up a fast lap. And me, I usually run 10 laps and call it good. I don't go I go the fastest I can get in a 10-lap run, unless it's like, you put up Miller, he's called Sandy Flats in NR2K last night. And that track just wore me out. It wore me out. It's a very technical, very demanding track, and I only did 6 laps. And my arms were hurting after that. I'd hate to see that drive a 50-lap race there. That place is demanding. I mean, you lose your attention once, and I did post up my fast lap, and I did go off track in my fast lap, but I don't care at this point, because it's just, if you miss one little bit here, you go into a corner a little bit too hard there, there's no saving it, and it's going off track. It was in a good spot where I could just, let up on the gas a little bit and still pick up speed and get back on the track, and it actually looks kind of cool on the video with the trail of dust, because they actually did put dust in the off track, which a lot of places people don't, but these people did. Of course, it's a Fortune track, Fortune 0000, and that guy can make a track. He's involved in it, and I love anything he's involved with. Is usually a good track. I've yet to run into a bad one, so usually is a good word. He just knows how to make a track, a road track too, not ovals. Thank God. Fortune, if you ever hear this, I love your work. Keep it up, buddy. And other than that stepson's here. Hey, Talon!
What?
Come here! And we're going to go over to get him out here. He's watching Star Wars. He's marathoning Star Wars.
Right.
He's on the
You were
fourth
sitting
one.
on this block.
Get your butt over here. Say hi to the people. That's Talon. That's my stepson. He's 15. He don't listen worth a crap either. See what I mean? All right. Guys, have a great day. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.